so much for being here. Time out of your busy day. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you are getting involved in this movement, because that's what we are building in Georgia right now, is a movement. The whole nation's eyes are on Georgia, y'all. The whole world is watching us. And here's what's happening in Georgia right now. You got the young Jewish journalist, son of an immigrant, running alongside a black preacher who holds the same pulpit as Dr. King at Ebenezer Baptist Church, building a movement for health, jobs, and justice for the people at a moment of crisis. Because health, jobs, and justice are what the people need right now. And we are running against the Bonnie and Clyde of political corruption in America. David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler. It's bad enough that so-called public servants like David and Kelly are lining their own pockets in office. It's even worse that they're lining their own pockets while they obstruct relief for ordinary people. Because see, while David Perdue was getting classified briefings on COVID-19, while David Perdue was buying up shares in manufacturers of vaccines and medical equipment to profit from a pandemic, he was telling the rest of us this virus is no deadlier than the flu. Y'all remember that? He told us the risk to our health was low. He told us the impact on the economy would be little. He was looking out for himself. And at the same time, he's been holding up the economic relief that working families and small businesses urgently need. They have not passed economic relief for regular people since the summertime. See, they have no concept of what it's like for regular people right now. David Perdue lives on a private island. He has no sense of what mom and pop businesses, the mechanic, the corner store, the beauty parlor, the restaurant, no sense of what small businesses are going through. No sense of what ordinary working families are facing right now, with credit cards maxed out, unable to make the house and the car afford prescriptions, send the kids to college. How is it that they've gone 8 months without passing an emergency session right now in direct economic relief for the American people? Shouldn't they, Lilburn? They should be working on that right now. Not only is David not working on any direct economic relief for the people, David is hiding. A month in Savannah, I debated an empty suit. And last night in Atlanta, I debated an empty podium. Imagine being a U.S. Senator afraid of answering questions in public for fear that he might incriminate himself. At a moment like this, when people are hurting, this is why we have to build this movement for health, jobs, and justice. What does that mean? Health means we empower medical experts, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, doctors, nurses, nursing homes, health clinics, to contain the spread of this virus which is spreading out of control. Health means we make health care affordable for every single Georgian and every single American, because health care is a human right and not just a privilege for those who can afford it. Jobs means we get immediate economic relief to people who need it, and we pass the most ambitious infrastructure, jobs, and clean energy program in American history to get people back to work, and we raise that minimum wage to $15 so the work that people are doing can sustain a family. Working people in America have seen their wages falling for 40 years. As folks like David Perdue have shipped jobs overseas, attacked organized labor, Working people in this country are forced onto this treadmill of debt and financial precarity. Can't make ends meet, can't afford the basics in life. It's not complicated what people need. Healthcare, education without debt, dignified work that pays a living wage. It's just the basics. We have the chance to define a future where every single family in this state has access to affordable housing and affordable health care and a living wage and equal justice under the law regardless of race and regardless of class. We will pass a new Civil Rights Act to advance comprehensive criminal justice reform in this country.